Hello, darlings. YouTube is pay to win. There is no question about it. Why bother learning how to get more views by making better content, getting likes and comments, when instead you can just pay YouTube through Google AdSense to promote your own videos? Now, of course, this is an expensive thing indeed, as you have to pay YouTube between 1 cent to 5 cents per view on your video. So logically, in order to turn this into a YouTube hack, YouTube glitch, all we have to do is find a video that makes more money per view than the cost to advertise it. So my quest began to see if the new YouTube meta strategy in 2023 is not to make YouTube shorts or YouTube live streams, but instead to just pay to win. After all, YouTube views are perfectly balanced with no exploits. So, for our test number 1, to prove that YouTube views are perfectly balanced with no exploits, we are gonna use Google Ads for more YouTube video views. I have made a video about a relevant subject nowadays, a Marvel movie called Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Also, I try to trigger people with the thumbnail and title, because that's what us YouTubers need to do right now, right? Scam people into viewing our videos rather than be creative and improving our content. But see, here's the catch. YouTube doesn't want the average Joe YouTube creator to be actually creative. YouTube wants likes and views, therefore, only what sells is promoted by the YouTube algorithm. Another thing too, my channel does not make videos about movies. I'm making usually videos about IT stuff, AI stuff, so regardless of how good the subject is, there will always be a plethora of YouTubers talking about that movie, many with established viewership communities on that subject. But here's the funny thing. Using this method, you can talk about any subject you want and you will still get views, hence the test I'm doing today. I'm setting my strategy to a pretty low bar. $50 budget for a period of 1 day for advertising my incredible video. So probably I'll get less than 1,000 views per day, right? But still, it's gonna prove my point. YouTube views are perfectly balanced with no exploits. Right, YouTube and Google? So let's start this endeavor. We will start with day 1, setting the YouTube ad. We go to YouTube Studio, select the video and press promote on that video. And here you can see my incredible channel and the wonderful video I have created for this experiment. We are redirecting to Google Ads page, where we choose existing or new ads account. For this particular experiment, we will go with an existing account for convenience. Drive video views and engagement with your channel. This is what we want to set for this particular ad. The headline needs to be a catchy title. Clickbait to trick people into clicking. Hey, I actually talk about this in my video, so it is still clickbait? Let me know in the comments down below. For location and language, choose English speakers and add as many English-speaking countries as you can. Obviously, choose countries with large demographics. For example, I had to return and choose India also because I forgot. Remember, we want a lot of clicks on our ad for this exciting experiment. And India is a huge deal because of cheaper ads and about 500 million YouTube accounts in that country. Now, we need to select the gender. Only male will be used for this ad because it's cheaper. Women usually cost twice as much to advertise to. Also, the MCU is pretty much a sausage fest in terms of fandom. Now, platforms. Add mobile phones to interest groups because it's cheaper and generates far more views than any other platform. The rest, use SEO and specific keywords from video. Now, with this one, you really need to play around with it. You should take your tags from the video one by one and see what groups each discover on this page. As you can see, the list is huge in my case. And here we are lovely people. Our lovely ad campaign is created. With a huge potential of impact, an estimated 73k views per day for only apparently $33 a day, which honestly I think is awesome. But this is definitely a lie, and you will see and understand why in just a GP. We now have to wait for the ad to be approved as it is still in pending. Now we move to day 2, monitoring our ad. So we have succeeded. our ad is live. It took about 12 hours to be published, not sure why exactly. Others who did this experiment told me that in 4 hours max we will get the approval. But matters not, we are now live and ready to get business savvy. Remember, this is a business. We want to get as many views with as many hours watched for the least amount of money. We can see that the ad page shows us 9,000 impressions with only 69 views. But there is the thing, usually this counter is behind the actual official count with 2-3 hours maybe, so we can see that the ad is doing its job, but not as much as we wanted. So 2 hours later, ad page had updated and showing something more accurate. 109k impressions and 2,000 views, which is what I expected, more or less. Now let's move to the YouTube Studio again. That videos page, the analytics sections, here we should have a more clear and on the dime picture. So we've got so far for $20 approximately 2,000 views, which is not bad. We even got ourselves 3 people to subscribe so far. But again, as expected, only 4% of the people shown the ad, those impressions, actually pressed on the ad. It's human nature to be untrusting. Usually ads on web pages lead to malware, so humans will be reticent to press on them. Diving deeper in the analytics of this video, we see that we only generated 12.7 hours from 2,000 views, which averages to a ridiculous 24 seconds per view. So retention is utterly fucked. But hey, we are getting clicks, and luckily, if the video shows 2,000 views after 1 day, it will make more people click on that video out of curiosity. It's pure human psychology here, darlings, and this is what we want to aim with this kind of ads. What I don't like is that the daily budget of $33 is not respected, and it's already to $38 actual spending. So, one question here, Google Ads. I have a big gripe here for you. Why the heck would you even have people set that average if you don't respect it? I mean, this is a huge deal. Advertisers need to be able to set up a budget, and this shows your system is broken. In any case, now I estimate I will spend around $100 for about 7k views by the end of the day. So we just have to wait and see. Now we need to end the experiment. So, an explanation here, I was wrong. It took less than 3 days in total to reach my $50 marginal budget I set up at the beginning of this video. It actually took less than 6 hours to reach that number from the moment the ad has been published, which is really scary because honestly, you don't have much control over the budget in this ads campaign endeavor. So, one downside of this experiment is pretty much you have to be careful and closely survey your ad campaign, or you might just go over budget, and I mean by a lot. So, original estimate of $100 for 3 days and 7,000 views? Nope, that's a big no-no. If you follow my video step by step, you will reach that in less than 1 day. So, let's stop the experiment at $50 on the dot by pausing the ad campaign first. Now let's analyze the results. For that $50, we got in 6 hours 180,000 impressions. How many times my ad was shown to other people. And out of that, we got about 3.7k views. So thousands, okay? How many times people actually pressed on the ad when they see it. Now views here are counted a little differently than on YouTube. As YouTube deems a view legit if it is longer than 30 seconds. And obviously here we had people watching for less, as we average at 29 seconds overall. We also managed to gain 12 subscribers out of this experiment, so that is lovely, but we can't be sure if that amount of people actually pressed the bell after the subscribe button. So we don't have all the relevant data that we need to conclude this experiment properly. Now, let's see how we can completely end the campaign, as at the moment is only paused. Seems to me that there isn't a way to do so. AutoHelp shows otherwise. Actual ads page for my account does not display the said tick box and remove button. But hey, another not broken, not buggy behavior we learn to expect a lot from Google, right Google? So folks, let's do some conclusions at the end of this video. We can generate views using Google Ads. For about $50, we got about 3.7k views in the end and even got 12 new subscribers to our channel after this campaign. Number 2. Google Ads does not permit you to set an actual, real daily budget. So you could end up spending hundreds of dollars more if not careful. So please survey your campaign like a hawk. Point number 3. Google Ads is filled with buggy behavior, from a plethora of buttons that do not work properly to inaccurate and misleading results in the analysis page. Number 4. Unable to completely remove a ads campaign, which is really bad, since I would really like to end it properly, but the buttons described in the help section does not exist on the actual platform. Now 5, and this is the big one. YouTube is not broken, no, not at all. Of course, I'm being sarcastic here. So anyone with a budget bigger than what I had and with no talent whatsoever can actually start a YouTube channel and generate tons of views by using this very simple method. Guys, what more can I say? YouTube has failed me once again. Has proven that you can get views only if you pay to win and if you pay and play to the algorithm rules. YouTube creators can no longer be creative. No. Instead, YouTube creators need to always post videos on trending subjects, and not even then can they be sure of the success. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Also stay tuned, as very soon I will show you another exploit on how to get paid views on YouTube much cheaper and with better overall results. So, see you on our next little project.